Hello YouTube, J-Bob the Video Game Slob coming back at you. Mini-sode today, but we got more pickups so we gotta go through them. Hanging out at the video game store, getting some stuff off of Amazon, and don't look, that's a story from so long ago that we'll recant. Alright, so what do we got today? Tales from the video game store. A guy who comes in fairly often traded this set in, and I go, oh, I have the joystick version of that. And you can see this is Walmart. It was on clearance. You can see the sticker residue, so you know this guy didn't pay $14. And these are from way back in 2006. You may remember Basic Fun as those people who make the terrible, terrible arcade games that make your fingers cramp and the screens are real blurry. Oh, more sticker residue. So it was on super duper clearance. But man, if you don't love Breakout on the 2600, you're made of steel. But Warlords is a gem. If you haven't played Warlords, folks, bust out a VCS and play some Warlords. Oh, I'm dropping it. The value is just diminishing by the second. Yeah, also has Yar's Revenge. And if you're not familiar, Yar's Revenge just recently got a Switch release. So, shout out Yar's Revenge there. I haven't played the new Switch release. But yeah, I'll pick that up. I just picked up Haunted House in a video a while back. Obviously, I'm a big 2600 fan. I don't want to say I have the full set, but I have at least 1,000 Atari carts down in the vault, in the carbonite wall. And so these are keychains, and you can see the little jack and the little set of wires there. I don't know who would be putting this on their keychain and carrying a pocket full of wires. But I don't know, maybe that was you back in the day. If you actually used one of these, shout out to you. Like I said, I own one, but I've never played it. And so I was like, I don't know, I'll pick that up. If you buy them cheap or whatever. He paid $35 for everything the guy bought or brought, and I paid $10 for the set of 3 of these. And yeah, so I thought I had this, and I was like, well, it's got Centipede. It also has Yars, apparently some crossover here. I'm just realizing that. And he's like, well, you got Pong there. And he goes, well, look, this has a different, set on there. That's Yars, that center, that's Asteroids, Millipede. So this is a different version, I guess, or hashtag rare variant. They're both 2006, 1350. Is that the same product number? I didn't even look at that. Same product number, I guess, different artwork. And of course I go, I don't know which one I have. And so you go, well, I got to buy them all. So now I'm $10 into a set of crap I don't like. But it's Atari, so I guess I got to have it. I'm somewhere between 150 and 200 of these TV plug-in things. Some of them are really cool. If you never played the SpongeBob, that one's good. I've played a few of the Star Wars that are all right. I have played a lot of TV plugins over the years. Never something I would want to go for a complete set for, whatever even that means. And I don't actively hunt them out or buy them. But I don't know. So $10? I don't know. Again, this is the question always. This is J-Bob the Video Game Slob. This isn't J-Bob the graded friggin' Wada channel. I don't know. You're buying this, and some of these are just so deteriorated. Like right here, it's like you can see through the things. So that's gonna be a Wada 2.2. But yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll go to this. So friggin' Amazon. You say Amazon, ship it in the box. It's a gift. They send it to you. It looks like that, but it was $4, $5, $6. And I figure, well, you get a pair of Yoshis and it's like $5. Throw that in there. We'll take that. Same thing here. This is like $10. They don't come in dead mint. As you can see, the corners dented there. That one I already had. This one I don't have. Again, not going for the full Super Mario set. When it first came out, I thought I should get all these. And so I got a lot of the key sets or the bigger sets. Nice little Goombas there. Good graphics. And of course, now they have the Sonic and the Horizon Zero Dawns and the, again, that was another one I think I did, was the, what is that freaking game? Animal Crossing. So I think I got the original 4 or 5 sets, but I think there's another set of sets. And that's the thing. They just keep releasing and releasing and releasing all this stuff. And so I can't keep up with it. These were 24-ish, $25. I saw these posted to a subreddit, and they're like, hey, this is a deal. Go pick this up. So this is Paldea Adventure Chest. I don't hoard a lot of TCG stuff. Of the TCG stuff that I hoard, or CCG, I don't know, whatever you consider, Pokemon. I only hold Pokemon and only hold Magic. And so, I don't know. It's a 4, maybe 5-figure collection at this point, but not a ton. Like, I really don't keep a ton of this stuff. But these are things I like to pick up for like 25 bucks. I didn't do videos over the last like 2 years. But I was buying a lot of this stuff. Let's just say it probably fell off a truck. From a guy for $5 or $10, and it'd have 3 packs in it, that kind of thing. Or the tins would be $10. They have a couple packs in them and come in a tin. And so a lot of those just didn't sell. If I could double up and sell them for 20, I did, but a lot of times people weren't buying them, even though in stores they were like, 22, $25. I was trying to undercut the market. Didn't really work. And so the one thing I've noticed, though, is like eventually with Pokemon, and a lot of them are, God, what was the set? I should look it up. I should know these things. Evolving Skies, I think, is that the one that's now very expensive, or not very expensive, but relatively expensive. And so nobody wanted it, but now it's more expensive and goes up. And so 7 promo cards, 6 boosters. So in my head, I go down to the video game store. He sells boosters for $4.50 a pack. That's 25 bucks right there. So I've already covered that, with the boosters and then some. And then you get a sticker sheet and a mini portfolio and a squishy toy. And it comes in this really cool box. So I grabbed 3 of these. We'll see. Maybe I'll sell the third one for like 30 bucks. See if anybody bites on it. Get my cost down a couple extra bucks on these. But yeah, for like whatever that ends up being, 24 bucks or something, like tax, shipping, all included. Hoping that's a good buy long term. We'll find out. And then I'm trying to clear out the garage. It's that time of year. We got to pull all the things in from the garage and get them sold. Because every year I like to, by spring, have a nice empty garage so I can keep buying more stuff all year long. And this is from not the summer, but the summer previous. I bought a massive, and I mean massive, collection. I wish I would have had the sense to be recording for the channel at this point. Collection of vintage computers that included a Commodore PET, a Commodore 64 Educator, I think it was called, and just literally filled the van the day that I went down there full of stuff. And then I agreed to meet the guy, and I brought my minivan down and literally filled it top to bottom, and I didn't get all of it. Yeah, so I just bought the ever-living ton out of vintage PC stuff. Now, a lot of it was Commodore and that kind of stuff, and I still have a lot left. I don't think I ever got to profit on this. I sold some of the Apple II stuff. I sold some of the Commodore stuff. I kept everything that I didn't have for myself, and literally for less than what the Commodore Educator sells for, I bought everything for. So I am in everything very cheap. But a Timex Sinclair 1000, very cool. I need to get this tested out. Comes with some, official and not so official software. And of course, we always just huck those because nobody needs any of that. But it does have, I don't know, it seemed like an official power supply. So that was in the next box that's out in the garage. I have stacks, and I mean stacks, of Commodore 64 disk drives that need work that I will never work on. When I got it, I was like, I'm going to start working hard on this. I sold $1,000 worth of stuff out of there and then quit because it's just so hard work doing old computer stuff, finding old computer stuff, people that want to come and meet you. Let's see. I don't know. We'll get rid of this. We'll swoop by them. So there you go. There's the Commodore PET, a 4032. It's a beauty. It's still sitting in here, but it needs some work. And so, yeah, it sits with me every day. I use it in my background at work and things like that. So, I don't know. It's 9 minutes. We've kept it over time. I said this would be a quick video. We'll catch you next time. YouTube, what do you want to see? What are you buying? Is this the Black Friday you expected when you clicked on the video? We'll see you next time. Gooey!